What is up everyone? Today's an exciting day because I got a new Mac. So this is a 2006 iMac 17-inch and it's a Core 2 Duo model, so it has official support until Lion. Yeah, I bought this machine as a replacement for my 12-inch PowerBook that sits over there right where my keyboard is. So some of you guys may know the PowerBook already from a previous video. Yeah, for those who don't, I'm using the PowerBook to play piano. I want to switch to newer software, so I got myself a new Mac, a 10-year-old Mac, to replace the PowerBook. And this machine will be a lot faster, and so it can handle more complicated, more nicer piano sounds, and it can also handle newer ones that I couldn't use until now. I got this from eBay at a pretty good deal, and I hope that everything works. I know that some of these models have issues with the graphics card or with the display, but this machine was sold as fully working, so I hope it's still working after the shipping process, and I hope that it will continue to work. So let me get my knife and let's open this thing. A lot of bubble wrap. So first we get the mouse. It comes with the Mickey Mouse. I have already one of these at my main setup on the desk. I like those mouses. Or is it no, it's a Pro mouse. Oh no, it's not a Pro mouse, it's just the Apple mouse. Ah, okay, that's crazy. I have I have the Pro mouse over here. These look very similar, but yeah, one of them is black, and you can adjust the clickiness here, and yeah, the normal mouse is white. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, what else is in there? Probably the keyboard. Ah, okay, so we got an unofficial keyboard, a Windows keyboard, as you can see. I will probably sell both of these because I don't have need for them. But yeah. Let's get out the exciting part. Ah, there it is. It comes with the official power cord. That's nice. As you can see, this is the machine. Looks really nice. On the back are all the connectors. And as you can see, the stand is a little bit bent. So this was not mentioned in the description. I will probably text the seller about this because yeah, he didn't mention it. And here are some marks at the bottom, but that's fine. I expected that there will be some marks. Here's the optical drive, but the front of the machine is in perfect condition. Let's put it in its new place and let's power it up and see what happens. Okay, so I've got the mouse here, I've got my Bluetooth keyboard, so let's go ahead and let's do the first boot up here. nice. Can see the LED. Oh, the screen looks really nice. Let's see what operating system is installed in here. Oh man, this thing looks really nice. So pretty quick boot up. Let's go to about this Mac. So we have Snow Leopard on here. We have the 2 GHz Cord 2. Let me connect the Bluetooth keyboard. So the keyboard is connected, nice. So we got 10.6.8 on here. We got 2 GB of RAM. We got the Radeon X 1600 here. We got a Super Drive and 160 GB hard disk. Okay, so let's do a fresh install in here. I want to install Mountain Lion in here. For that I'm going to create an install drive. So Mountain Lion is not officially supported, but there's a way of doing it anyways, and I will show you how it's be done. I would love to have a Snow Leopard machine, but the software I want to use is not compatible with Snow Leopard anymore. Therefore I'm going with Mountain Lion. Some clever guys created an application that's called Mac Post Factor, and this awesome little tool can create an installer for even 10.11 for unsupported Macs. So this is great, this is really great. The reason why I'm not installing Mavericks or something later is because the graphics card that's in the iMac is not supported by anything later than Mountain Lion. So Mountain Lion will be the newest OS that has graphics drivers for this graphics card, and therefore will also support hardware acceleration and 3D and stuff like that. So without graphics acceleration you can get a lot of weird glitches and stuff like that, or some applications won't work, like Photoshop might work. I'm also not sure how it would be with YouTube videos, but so I'm first trying Mountain Lion to be on the safe side. So the first thing we have to do is you have to put a copy of the Mountain Lion installed into your applications folder, which I did. So now this says this Mac is supported for new versions, so yeah, that's fine. I don't want a changelog, so let's hit continue and agree everything. So I want to install this on an external USB drive. So I can select Mountain Lion up here because it found the installer. So let's go to disk utility. Oh, that was wrong. Disk utility. Let's erase this USB drive. 10.8 installer. I think there's nothing important on here. No. Let's go with GUID. I think that's right. So that's done. Now we can select an external drive, 10.8 installer. Okay, so let's hit install. Oh, it doesn't have enough space. Why is that? It's an 8 gig drive. That's weird. Okay, let's try another drive. This is another 8 gig drive, maybe this one will work. Mountain Lion installer is selected. And it's still not working. Why? I don't understand. Partition. There's one big partition. 7.9 gigs. Maybe that's the point why it's complaining. Oh man, so I have to use a 16 gig drive or what, because this program doesn't recognize this is a 8 gig drive. Okay, now I'm going overkill. This is a 64 gigabyte SD card, and we will use that. Okay, let's try again. Mountain Lion, external drive, untitled. Let's hit install. Erase. So this will be a clean install, and yeah, I think that's all we need to select, because we don't have an Intel GMA graphics card. Let's hit clean install. Okay, and here's a bug now. The application displays this skip add thing, what you have to do is drag and drop it to Safari. Then we can see please wait. Then we have to select this or this. Somehow I should be able to drag this text. Ah, no, there we go. Then we have to drag and drop the text here, and now it's working. So that's a bug in the application. So you have to drag the skip ad button into Safari, then drag and drop the link that's displaying in Safari back into the application. So yeah, let's enter my password here. Okay, and now the installer is being created. Awesome. Okay, I inserted Drive, so this is the installer. So now let's reboot the machine. Of course I'm holding down the Option key. There we go. Okay, Untitled, and we should boot straight into the Mountain Lion installer. While the installer is booting, I think the design of this machine is really nice. I like it a lot. Oh, there we go. The old background Mountain Lion, or was it also in line? I don't know. Definitely don't miss that background. So let's use English. Okay. Now let's go to disk utility and let's erase it. Let's call it Macintosh HD. Let's hit erase and erase it. So that's done. Okay, Macintosh HD, and let's hit install. So I think this is not how it looked officially. Maybe this is from the tool I used to create this installer. I'm not sure, because this comment down below if this is the normal installer if you install it on a supported Mac, because I don't think so. So the installation is finished. The machine is rebooting. I'm really excited for this machine, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to using it. So I think the first thing we need to do is to install all the updates. That could probably take a while. I think there's a combo update. I'm pretty sure there's a combo update for 10.8.5. Is .5 the newest? I'm not sure. But yeah, 10.8 to the latest version, and then probably some security updates as well. So the first boot with Mountain Lion. I hope everything works as promised by this little application. The keyboard is now connected. Nice. Germany. Continue. German layout. Continue. Okay, now I have to connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay, no, I don't want to transfer anything. Don't need location services. Okay, so let's enter the Apple ID. Okay, Apple ID is entered. Okay, yeah, I have to enter my verification code. Nice. So let's agree terms and conditions. Updating your Apple ID. Update to the latest version of macOS to use your @icloud.com email address. Okay, no. Okay, let's continue. Set up iCloud on this Mac. Okay. Continue. Find my Mac. I don't think I need this, because this is a stationary Mac. So my name. Okay. Password is set. Okay, time zone. Berlin. I don't want to register this product. Oh, thank you. Your Mac is ready to use, finally. Oh, beach ball. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is the background from this program that allowed me to install Mountain Lion on this machine. I don't like this background. Let's go to about this Mac. Yeah, we are on 10.8, so we need to update. Yeah, the specs are still the same. Nice. So now I'm going to update everything. But what we can do now is we can check whether the webcam works. Oh, and it works. And wow, the frame rate is crazy low. Okay, so let's quit. So there's a combo update. 10.8.5 is the latest. And they're making big ads here for macOS Sierra, but well, it's not running on the system, so there's no point in it. A few minutes remaining. I just saw all the little features or stuff that Mountain Lion had. For example, these little arrows in the top of the window to maximize it, and of course the notification center with this old school background here. And yeah, Launchpad was of course there with the old folder design. And yeah, also all the other old apps like Notes, Calendar. Yeah. Oh man, that's how it looked like. Okay. Crazy, man. And the font. Okay. Yeah, and the calendar. Yeah, it looks totally different. Or not totally different. These buttons are the same, but the texture and everything totally different. Okay, so this happened after the update. I have no idea why. Okay, and it turns back off again. I really don't know why the update broke the install. I thought you can simply update everything. I will have to have a look at that. Okay, I know the problem. So after every update that needs a reboot, we have to rehack the OS. And to do that, you have to hold down the Option key, and then you get the boot menu. And then there's the recovery partition. You can see OS X Hackers boot screen, and now it's going to boot in the recovery partition. Okay, so we have to select English again. Then there's this OS X Manager option here. And when we select that, we can see Rehack OS, and we need to run that. And then we get this crazy looking skull here. So let's hit reboot. I'm finally on 10.8.5. So I reinstalled Mountain Lion completely fresh, and then used the combo update instead of the App Store update. And then Mac Post Factor figured out that I updated the OS, and it already patched the files again at the reboot, and therefore it worked now without the recovery partition and everything like that. So that's perfect. Now we just have to hope that the security updates and the rest of the updates also work. Here comes the moment of truth. The security update is installed, so let's restart and hope that I don't have to do a clean install again. Okay, so we're getting the Apple logo, which is a good sign. Well, it seems to be booting. I didn't have to do the rehack now. Oh, there we go. Awesome. It worked. Nice. No updates available. That's awesome. So the machine is now totally up to date, at least for Mountain Lion. So I'm going to install all my stuff now, and then I will be back and I can show you what I want to do with the machine. Well, turns out that it's not running 100%, so the machine is now completely frozen. I can't do anything. And I had some graphic glitches, so I think I have to run a rehack again. So I'm powering down the machine now. Force powering down. Okay, so here we go again. After running the OS X Hackers tool, it's now booting again over and over into the recovery partition instead of booting to the normal partition, and I can't fix it. If I select the normal partition as the startup, it still boots in the recovery partition. Also, if I set it as the default in the recovery mode, it doesn't matter, it always boots in the recovery partition. And I couldn't find something how to change that. That's the error I get when I choose the startup disk. Building boot caches on boot helper partition failed. So I have no idea what this means. I will do some googling, maybe I can find something, but otherwise I will have to do another clean install. Okay, so I'm back reinstalling again. This time I will try to find a DMG for the security update, and if there's none, I think I will just ignore the security update and just go to 8.5 and that's it then. So maybe we're good, guys. I installed the 10.8.5 and the security update on a clean install, then hit reboot and the patch came up again at the reboot. So that's a good sign, but I don't know why, but the machine is super slow. It was also super slow while installing or at the end of the install process. And yeah, I don't know, the hard drive sometimes makes weird noises, so maybe something is dying there. I hope not, but well, maybe when the reboot finished everything is working again normally. We will see. Okay guys, it seems like it worked perfectly. Sorry, let's turn up the brightness. So yeah, I'm installing a few last updates. I'm skipping the Mac App Store update because it requires a restart, so I don't want to risk break anything again. So I'm leaving that out. But yeah, I'm now going to install all the software and then I will be back. Bad news guys, bad news. I installed Logic and downloaded all the loops and stuff, and overnight, and at the morning I typed in my password to install everything, and after that the machine completely froze after a few minutes and it couldn't boot anymore. Now I tried to repair the disk with disk utility, but as you can see it didn't work. And I'm pretty sure that the hard drive has died now, because I told you before, I think, that it also was making weird noises and stuff like that. So now I have to buy a new hard drive, or maybe an SSD, I don't know. But yeah, it's really annoying, because I would be fine with the original hard drive if it would still work, but yeah, it doesn't. So let me reboot. Yeah, and then nothing happens. It stays like this. No Apple logo is coming up or something like that. And if I'm pressing the Option key, also no partitions show up. So only the USB partitions show up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the drive is wrecked, and well, maybe it's for the better that it's dying now when I'm setting everything up, so I can do a nice and clean install right from the start. I think this is going to be part 1, and then in part 2 I will install a new hard drive or SSD or whatever and do everything fresh, and then I can show you what programs I'm using, and yeah, I can show you the performance of this guy. So stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next video then. Bye bye.